Hello from Bray. I'm here. I'm in our graveyard, our church graveyard. Our church is right over here, Cornerstone at the well, and we're right on Main Street. But it just fascinates me. A lot of time I'll come through these and just read some of the inscriptions on these graves. And our oldest one that actually you can read is 1697. And there's older ones that are just not marked. We can't read what they say. And but there's just some fascinating writings on there, but it's just they lived a life, you know. It's what always captured. These people lived a full life. Many of them, some died young, and some died quite old. But now they're waiting for the resurrection. They've lived their life. And I just preached last Sunday on James, where it talks, you know, ask the question, what is your life? And then it reminds us that our life is but a vapor. We're here and then we're gone. Life is so fragile, so quick. And that's why we're just so grateful for every one of you that's invested in eternal things. As you've prayed for us, you've invested in church planting in Europe. A lot of people aren't interested in church planting anymore. Things have gotten too crazy, or they want to just simply give to where things are really moving. But the encouraging thing is, anytime you plant and you work, things do grow. And Europe is seeing some really, really interesting and solid growth as far as the church goes. Our church, as many of you know, we were in the States this year for many months. We went back to different reasons. I need to get back. It's been 12 years. Get back, get some input, get some counsel, get refreshed. We also had a grandbaby, which was amazing. Janie and Will, her husband, gave us our first grandbaby, Ethan. He's amazing, amazing little guy. Also, when his mother's 98. My mom just turned 80, and these are amazing people. Cut off, but I was talking about my mom just turned 80, and my father's like 82. So getting time with them was just such a gift. And I told a lot of people, when I had all my kids around me, and grandbaby and my parents, my sister, it was just a kiss from heaven to get that much time together. And we squeezed a lot of stuff together. I mean, we were celebrating everything. Every party, birthday was like a big deal, you know, every possible chance to celebrate. So it was really, really special. Come back a couple of months now, and yeah, I'm encouraged. You know, you think sometime you're going to go away, everything's going to fall apart, but actually things had a little drop in momentum in some places, but you know, that could happen anyway. So I was down in Dungarvan. Our church down there is doing real well down in County Waterford. It's a very tight community. Lots of love, lots of joy, lots of laughter, really, really healthy little work. And it's like the only evangelical church in South Wicklow County. There's just nothing there. So I'm really proud of them. And then up here in Dublin, Cornerstone, in Bray, we continue to work and to serve. We're going through, as a leadership, going through some of the books. A series has come out on spiritually healthy leaders, the spiritually healthy church, or the emotionally healthy church, and asking some really hard questions. And we're going through that, and it's really, boy, it's bringing up some interesting things in our lives, really. You know, because we feel like God spoke to us. You know, this is a year of really just health, deeper levels of health for everyone. And so we have to go through it first. So it's been awesome. So I'm excited. We'll be bringing that into the church a little bit later on in the year. But things are going really well here. And then this morning, it's kind of neat. I was meeting with a guy I discipled way back in the day, Sean Cronin, back in the 80s. He was just a fireball back then. And he's had a career in business for years, but was very active in ministry. Now he still has his business, and yet he's leading and pastoring a church in a really tough part of Dublin, really huge drug issues. And Ballymun, anybody from Dublin knows Ballymun is a really rough area, but they've got a thriving church there, reaching some of the broken aspects of that culture. So proud of him. But it just reminds me, you know, we plant, we water, and we trust God, and it takes time, but folks that we've worked with years ago are just doing amazing things now, just senior leaders in different parts really of the world. Just heard from another guy on the other side of the earth and what he's doing in his ministry. Guys in Brazil, you know, so that the guy that I've worked with and discipled in the Netherlands, he's half Brazilian. He's back there, a big, really a major leader in the Brazilian assemblies, working with the university kids there, and great things are happening through his life. So it's encouraging. The church in Delft is doing well, in Antwerp. It's great. You know, again, those were works we worked into. Belgium really was, we kind of laid the outreach and did a lot of that, but Frank and others really have taken that thing and built something significant. So we're very encouraged and want to thank you for your giving, your prayer, sticking with us. We, you know, every little prayer, big prayer, little sacrifice goes a long ways, and we're deeply grateful.